Hey, can we get a witness Wednesday is what we're going to call this little rant I'm going to give you real quick about the criminal justice system and the jury duty process. So I was denied my waiver, which I filled out, and I highlighted a few things like words like PTSD, trauma, financial hardship, clients that have to have weekly massages, and just a lot of things that I was hoping would excuse me from my civic duty to be a juror. And I was denied because I need a medical excuse. My own word isn't good enough for it that I have PTSD or that I'm struggling with crowds with people that smell like perfumes or cigarette smoke or anything like that. And to top it off, I definitely said in there PTSD. I don't think I need a doctor to tell me when my emotions tell me I have to get out of an area because I don't feel safe. I am aware of what I've been dealing with for 10 months of my life after I woke up from a very traumatic third time surgery on a chest for a one time lifetime device called a breast implant. There's no such thing as a one time lifetime device with a 10-year warranty. No, there's no such thing. But we'll get back to my can I get a witness Wednesday about the system being a little flawed. The spirit and the letter of the law, it's a real thing, when someone is that desperate to write out something that's vulnerable and telling their weaknesses financially, emotionally, and saying, I just can't participate in this system right now. For a judge to come back with, give me a doctor's excuse, not knowing what my PTSD is from the medical system. I was sick for 16 years with breast implants, and not one doctor would correlate it to my breast implants. Am I getting better since those said breast implants got out? Oh, yeah, but is it hard? Yes. Do I have a lot of triggers and issues still? Yes, but I've got a long way to go. And I was just trying to wait until I was more sound in my mind to be a juror because, the last thing you want on a juror is instability. But anyhow, so that's my can I get a witness? Can I get a witness that our system is a little broken? And we all know that. There's nothing I can do about complaining about it, but I thought if I could get a few witnesses out here to start thinking about some things. What is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? What does that mean to you? Does that mean I should be forced to be a juror while I'm in trauma for a system that I don't believe in because I worked in a system and got a degree in criminal justice and worked in a couple of aspects in that system, from the police departments to the prisons to the courts, and I don't trust the system. Does that make me bad? No. That makes me had some trauma in those systems. And then the medical system, I don't trust that system either. I don't have insurance. She wants me to go spend money I don't have. I just told her I'm struggling financially to keep my business, a massage therapy business, full time in Worland, Wyoming, above water, and that I have regular weekly clients that count on me for their health. Didn't matter. Get a doctor's note. She didn't care about the clients that needed continual care because I'm not a heart doctor or a fireman or a police officer. These people can be excused, but not a massage therapist in trauma who's doing all I can to keep everything together. But, as long as you got your smile on your face, or, oh, you're good. Yeah, I'm good. But we all don't know what everybody's dealing with, do we? Um, so I needed a little witness Wednesday because and I got on here because I got the phone call today saying, oh, yeah, no, if you want that excuse, you could better bring in a doctor's note or something. I'm like, I called, and then I got a little flack back because it was like, oh, I'm just the messenger. I said, well, I'm just a messenger too. I'm telling you, I don't have any insurance. I'm not going to a doctor. And so there's that. So I guess we'll see when the process happens, and maybe I'll be better. Maybe I won't. And maybe I'll be financially more stable by then. It'll all be good. The problem was, what happened to spirit of the law? What happened to being a human and thinking about your fellow humans and going, she sounds like she's going through some trauma right now. We'll just put her number to the side and pull her out next year and try this process again. That's what we need a witness about. Let's get some spirit back in the letter of the law, huh? Let's not be so rigid and unhuman and robotical. And that was kind of an evil twitch of my eye. Kind of like it though. Let's see if I can do it again. I don't think I could purposely do that little weird twitch. It was what I said, I think, that sparked that. So it's hard to get out here and be vulnerable and write things like that and say things about your life. I'm not going to take this stuff to the grave with me. I might as well see if I can help somebody else out there. Maybe start a movement, we the people. You know, we have some rights too: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm going to be forced to be a juror when I don't feel like I can be in a crowd right now that I can't safely leave at my will. You know, you're pretty much in prison to that system when you're called and jured and sequestered, and so that's kind of silly. I don't like to complain without a way to fix it. So, can I get a witness Wednesday? There is an easy fix. It's called Spirit of the Law. Maybe we should hashtag it. And it goes with everything from a cannabis plant now that you got states putting people in prison when other states are using it to kill their cancer cells and treat their seizures. But the state over, they're going to prison for it. And so we got a whole lot of spirit and letter of law and confusion in a system, and you want these good-hearted American people to jump in and be a volunteer and do our civic duty. And what? You're going to put me in prison for using medicine that the state over is using for medicine? Oh, that's a whole nother rant on Can I Get a Witness Wednesday. We'll rant about that later. There's a fix for that one too. A little more spirit in the law. Realize that, yeah, we lied as a government. We failed. We should have never been on a Schedule 1 drug list. We made a mistake. Let's fix it. Back up, do over. Same with the implants. Oh, we should have screened our participants better and said, if you got autoimmune, you shouldn't get a foreign object in your body. Your body will reject it. Doesn't matter if it's a bolt or a screw or a balloon or a stent. Your body could reject it because nobody knows what your body's going to do with that object in it. The system fails you sometimes. That's just the way it is. So the system failed me. The criminal justice system failed me. The court side. There's a few sides to the whole process. And I'm kind of bummed about it. I did work in that process in there, and it doesn't matter who you are. And that's where the blindfold comes in with the justice and the scales, you know. We all have a duty, but we also have a duty to be human and don't judge. And that's another thing. I don't think I could rightfully be an impartial juror. I don't believe in judging. I don't believe the defendant and the prosecutor and everybody's going to get the fair facts. And I think the system is flawed and broken. So can I get a witness on that one? And I can rant for hours, but it's going to take forever to upload this video as it is. And one of these times we'll actually go live on this YouTube channel. But this is a good one for Can I Get a Witness Wednesday? Sometimes the system is broken. Peace out and let's get it fixed.